How is it going, everybody? It is your host, Joseph Mayan, and welcome back to another episode of Spooky 10. Yes, I did see you guys next time, and I will see you guys for the next year. What I mean by that, for new viewers that are tuning in, welcome to the channel, by the way. Thank you for subscribing. The other day, I had announced my retirement from Spooky News after 3 years of memories. And in 2027, this role on Spooky 10 is going to get passed to the new guy. And my goal is to try to get to 100 broadcasts and 100 Spooky 10 episodes before I officially retire the channel. And if I can get to that goal, that'd be great. And definitely 1,000 subs. And then I can retire making money. So anyway, let's not talk about this right now. We are going to be starting to get into the Spirit Halloween 2025 leaks that had just come out. Now, these were already leaked like a couple of days ago, so I'm just starting this episode right now because I've just been too lazy to get on the channel, and I don't know. But anyway, let's get started with this one that was just leaked today.
I smell your innocence. Come close and warm yourself with the flames of my corrupted soul.
Okay, I have absolutely no words for this prop. This prop is just, oh my god, it's a fucking chef's kiss. Like, look at that thing. That thing is so fucking awesome. Like, look at the flames and look at the design on that thing. Like, I think Spirit was definitely hiding this from us. Like, they were hiding such good props for so long. And this feels like 2012, 2015 nostalgia. Or maybe some other nostalgia. Comment what kind of year nostalgia this brings you. But honestly, this thing is absolutely awesome. Like, I love the detail on this thing. I wish the jump scare was a little bit faster. But I think when they release it, maybe it will be a little bit faster. But I really like this thing, and I haven't seen any of the prices yet, and I will probably put the prices into the comments when I find out. But this thing is just incredible. Like, good job, Spirit. You guys are actually doing well for once. Like, sorry if I offended you, but you're doing well for once. All right, now let's move on to this next prop. Okay, so this is Back Ben Bonnie, and my opinion on this prop, I think it's really creepy. Like, I really like this prop. Maybe I wish it could go down faster, but I think it's perfect the way it's going down slowly. It's making it look like a possessed girl, like more possessed girl type look than, you know, just a girl that's going back really fast, like Broken Spine girl type. Like, I like how they like switched it up a little bit from fast to slow. Like, I think that's pretty cool. The audio is really creepy too, and her design's really, really cool. Like, I really like that. Spirit Halloween's starting to look like Home Depot from back in like 23 and this year. And 2024. Like, they look good this year. Like, I give them an A+ this year so far. All right, let's move on to this next prop over here. All right, so this next Spirit prop is one of my favorites this year. This is Headcase Harry, and I just think this thing is a really, really cool clown. Like, I really think this is cool. Like, I would think it would look really, really cool if it had, like, a head in his other hand and, like, the knife in the other one and just, like, a lot of blood and gore on it. That would look really, really sick. And I like how Spirit's going back in that direction of scary stuff for these other props. With the first wave that we got for 2025, they were not that great. But this next wave, I think is going to be awesome. Like, I'm waiting for this next wave to come and the third wave. And we can see all the props in person at Spirit Halloween once they open for the season. But anyway, let's get to this next prop over here. Okay, so this next prop is called Bullseye, and I'm not a big fan of this prop. I don't really like the way it looks. It looks kind of small. It looks kind of basic. And it's blue. Wait, was it Bluetooth? Hold on, let me look. No, sorry, that was another one. I just don't like this one. I kind of wish the head popped out and it didn't spin 360. Like, I think that would have been really, really cool. but I have a feeling the audio is going to be I have a feeling that's going to happen. Like, if I predict it, oh my god, that's going to be funny as hell. But anyway, let's get on to the next prop. All right, so this next prop is, like the pixelated pumpkin said, that's what Betty Sharp should have looked like. Like, that's what it should have looked like. It should not have looked like that piece of garbage that we got back in 2022. Like, this one would have sold a lot better than she did back in 2022. Like, I feel like she did not sell well. I don't really think the whole 2022 lineup sold well. Let's just be honest right there. Maybe the decent props that were in that lineup sold well, but the bad ones, I don't really think they did. I bet you this year is going to sell like crazy. Like, I bet Spirit's probably going to be making more money this year, probably than they ever have before. Like, not trying to sound like fucking Donald Trump, but that's probably what's going to happen. All right, so let's get on to the next prop. All right, so this next prop is Sinister Strawman. And what we all thought was going to be Sinister Strawman was this one right here. That's unfortunately not what happened. And let's be honest, I kind of don't like that prop at all. So I think this one's a lot better and a lot cooler than the pumpkin one. Maybe some people will disagree with me, but I feel it's my opinion, so I'm basically just winging it here. This prop is definitely pretty cool. I like the face on it, and it's obviously a Mr. Dark reskin, as you can see. They're probably going to be using Mr. Dark reskins for a while, so let's just get used to that at this point. They're probably going to have one Mr. Dark reskin or two. But always the original Mr. Dark will beat the reskins. But who knows? All right, anyway, let's get on to the next prop. All right, so this next one is called Trick or Treat Pete, and this one is a Bluetooth animatronic. That's the first time that we've seen a Bluetooth animatronic from Spirit Halloween. Like, Lowe's has done it, Home Depot's doing it with a skeleton, and I want that skeleton so bad. I can play the freaking Man and Dog songs through them. That'd be pretty sick. But anyway, this one's Bluetooth. I don't think it moves its mouth, and I'm definitely not getting it because I really don't like the way it looks at all. I think it just looks really goofy and really cartoony, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. I think people might disagree with me. But anyway, let's move on to the next prop. Okay, so this next prop is the Art the Clown prop. This is the second one. This is the Terrifier 3 one, and I don't think we needed this Spirit Halloween. I don't really think we needed this that much because there's not another Terrifier coming out. Well, Terrifier 4 is coming out, but I don't think that's coming out till next year. But it is pretty cool that they brought another Art the Clown back, and I'm hoping this one's, a lot cooler than the last year's Art the Clown because that one just honked and that horn was so annoying, not even joking. But anyway, this prop's cool. I'm hoping it sells good. Anyway, let's move on to the next prop. Alright, so this one is Monkey Business, and I think this one's pretty cool. It looks like a Sunstar Clown. Actually, no, it is a Sunstar Clown. It was confirmed in a group chat. This one is a Sunstar Clown, and I think it's pretty cool. I'm hoping the monkey pops up fast. I like the sign on the box, too, that says just for you. That makes it look 10 times scarier, and I like the detail on it, and I like the clothing on it. But anyway, let's move on to the last prop. Alright, so this one reminds me of a 2014 prop. This one is Twisted Grandma, and it looks just like a Spirit Halloween 2014 prop. The head and the torso are going to spin 180 degrees, and I think that thing is going to look so cool. Like, I think it's going to look pretty cool. I'm hoping the audio is cool, too. Let's pray that the audio is cool. But I think this one's going to be like a really nostalgic prop for many people because it looks like a 2013, 2014 prop from like Techie. All right, so let's move on to the last prop. All right, so I got to make my opinion quick on here because time's running out. But this is Crypt Countess, and I think she's pretty cool. She looks like she's 10 feet tall, and I think she looks pretty cool. I'm hoping she does something cool too, and I hope her audio is pretty cool. Like, she does look like a pretty cool prop. And that does it for my opinions on the Spirit Halloween 2025 leaks on the props, the second wave pretty much. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and turn on your notifications as well so you get notified when I upload. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.